Hi guys, welcome in. This is the showcase of Andino MDT. This has been highly requested for an in-depth look at my MDT script because I know a lot of people are on edge. Um, I just want to show you how truly amazing this script is. This is Andino MDT. It's a mobile data terminal and a CAD system for FiveM. And the first thing I do want to point out that this isn't a menu. The laptop is a prop bolted into the car. You can adjust it with /MDT mount. Show that off right now. MDT mount, because every officer has their MDT in a different position. So I can personally adjust it with my scroll wheel, my rotation. So if let's say you do have a partner in the car, you can adjust it, move it over here, and it can be opened from there. Currently, I have a lot of things planned for this script specifically. One of the additions being able to take your MDT out of your vehicle and carry it. But currently, it has a YCD, which is an animation where I can do /MDT lid, or I can just do /MDT. We'll do /MDT lid just to take a look. If I do /MDT lid, it opens up my my MDT. And also, if I do /MDT lid is spaced in any degree from 1 to 90 degrees, I can do like 45, and it puts my laptop at a 45-degree angle. I know some officers like to keep their MDT kind of halfway closed before they get out of a vehicle, so you can do that. Have it closed, and then whenever you step out of the vehicle, it's now closed. Moving on to the cool stuff, we will go ahead and just open up our MDT here. Just a second. All right. So this is the login screen. It has my user up here. This is currently hooked up to my development server for LS80s. So everything is set up to be with LS80s. One of the things I will say is you can do formatted units as well. So you can have your own prefixes. Everything in this script is configurable. A lot of this stuff is configurable. I will be posting a open source config that you guys can take a look at and kind of just like adjust it to itself. But we'll go ahead and open up the MDT, and it does have keyboard clicks, which are also configurable if they kind of annoy you, and there is going to be an option to disable it client side if you want your users to have that option. So currently I have my unit, which is 2Paul25, and if I had a partner unit, I could do 2Adam02. We'll just do that. Beat, you can select your own beats. So if you do have a custom map, these are all also once again configurable. So we'll say I'm in Vespucci. Shift will be swing. Credentials are automatically verified through the job menu, but this can be acted as a standalone resource, so you do not need a framework to work against this. You could have it where they do have their own password, but it's easiest just to have it autofill with the job they have in their job. So if I log in, I'm now on the front page of the terminal. This is where all the money's at. You see agency updates, messages of the day. Supervisor is able to do that. This is like your CAD information. This CAD is strictly based off of Stillman, Spillman, which was recently bought out by Motorola, probably about 10-ish years ago. It wasn't too long ago. But you have everything you need, and it can get a bit confusing. So I thought about that. You just /MDT tutorial. Open up your MDT just one more time. Now you have a 41-step tutorial on everything you need to know about this resource. Feel free to look at that whenever you get this resource, if you get this resource. And it's very unique resource. There's nothing that I've seen on the market that even comes close to what this offers. One thing I will show off is the front panel, which I have my statuses. I have my en route, arrive, transport, available, out of service, and emergency. I can also create new calls myself. So let's say I wanted to do a traffic stop. I just wanted to do my own traffic stop. We'll do Party 3, routine. We'll do 238 North Palomino Avenue. Complainant, we'll do Jason Novak as just a base name. Want to do the plate, we'll do 2 Victor Adam 374. Stopped on failure to maintain lanes. And, you know, you could put obviously more details in there, but I can create the call. Have everything right here. I could even do a CAD narrative, so I can adjust that, do RO comes back to a 34 franc, which would just be, you know, a felony warrant. But the calls can also be hooked up to dispatch scripts if you do have any dispatch scripts. Specifically, this one is hooked up to PS dispatch. That's why there's so many shots fired because of that. You can also go to a call. You can go assign self, assigns me to it, and now I am technically assigned to that. I could do en route and do a CAD narrative and everything. There's a lot that goes into this. A lot. I really, really, really recommend looking at the tutorial. It is definitely a life changer. But you could do state queries right here. So everything in here from a person, vehicle, driver, gun, and even an article. Moving on past that, we have our lookups. This is where we you can run names, fingerprints, vehicles, property, law, warrants, guns, properties, or premises. So it's just like land that isn't direct property. Even hazmat, field interviews, and alerts. So I can run a name that I know how we have in our server, which is Jason Novak. So I can do Novak, Jason. Search that up. Comes back to Jason Novak, male. Date of birth is going to be 0510 of 1950. Out of state in San Andreas is his phone number right here. He is attached. He has a driver's license, valid. C class. No points on his license. But he is a BOLO subject. Now it's locked due to it being kind of a higher priority thing. But I do see this, and this is something I would note. And on every profile, you're able to add booking photos, fingerprints. So whenever you first book them, you could do that. You'd also do alerts. So I could do we'll do violence. Reference accident reports number 1000. I could do an expiration date as well. So I could do we'll say we'll just do 72 hours just to, give an example. And then now every officer that runs this name can see that he has violent tendencies and to reference the report number if need be. I can also do new alerts, which I can do a BOLO and attempt to locate. This is really good for in future updates. There will be silver alerts as well, silver alerts, amber alerts, all the 9 yards. I plan on adding a lot of additions to this resource in the coming months. At some point, there will be a V2 of this script. I can't give any estimated date on when that is, but definitely join our Discord if you want to take a look at that. I could even do field interviews and just the whole 9 yards of what you would see on an actual. This is pretty much near 1-to-1 to Spillman's, I believe it's their 2015 build. So it could be used in a lot of servers. We have the map right here as well. So as you see, I'm over here right now, and all these calls are in this area, and I'm able to click on them, see what happened, and I can even do waypoints and routes. By the way, all of this is on a prop. There's no UIs in this anywhere. Moving on past that, we have our forms. So we can do law incidences, field interviews, use of force reports. Again, the whole 9 yards. In here, you have your law incidences, warnings, citations, field interviews, fire field interviews. So you can even have your fire department have a department access in here. Accident reports, use of force, vehicle impound, property receipts, a BOLO request, warrant applications, and even daily activity. Just documenting everything. Now let's say I wanted to do a, we'll do, just for this, we'll do a use of force. So case number 1234, 123 North Calafia Way. I don't know. I'm 100% sure I didn't even spell Calafia right. But I could do originating nature. So what triggered everything? So we'll just do like a citizen 911 call. We can add the subject and search up their name. We'll add Novak just one more time. Jason Novak. Okay, his violent tendencies. Good to know. Good to know. Force type, we can do verbal, hands-on, OC spray. Once again, this is all configurable. Everything in here is configurable. We can do OC spray, baton, taser, canine, and firearm. And we can do even the resistance of whether or not they were compliant, passive, aggressive, just everything we need to know. You always want to document injuries, so we could say a busted right eyebrow. Just, throwing one on there. Medical aid was rendered, and the officers involved would be me. And I could add any other officers who were in the database. I could write my narrative. So this happened when this happened, and it happened. And I could even sign my own report. Okay, I have it all filled out now. I'm going to go ahead and save and submit for approval. Now this has been submitted to my supervisor. Now, right now, I'm signed in as a supervisor, so if I wanted to, I can go over here, and this is the supervisory panel. I can see roster, I can see unit timeline, so everything on here. I could see the time I logged on, what I was assigned to, and when I was in route to something. Query audits, I can see for the last 7 days, so let's run an audit. Okay. You can see everything that I've done in the last 7 days. This is when I was testing stuff a few days ago. Approvals, so we have 3 cases right here. One's going to be by me. Okay. From a supervisory standpoint, everything's here, everything's here. Okay, now I can either approve it and add a comment. Good job, buddy. Or I can reject it and say, this needs work. And just list off the reasons and then reject it. And that gets sent back to me. So if I go over here, I can see it got rejected for, this needs work. Cool. Now I know what I need to do. I can then fix it, save, submit for appeal, send it back, and it could get approved from there. This is not only a MDT, but a CAD. So this is the dispatch panel, where you can do everything you need to do from a normal CAD. So you do new calls, assign units, modify priority, special instructions, and complete call. So you have everything you need to know, which is your unit statuses, dispatch calls, and undispatched calls. I plan on implementing some of these with a phone script in the future, where you're able to attach callers as well. So everything you see here is not final, and it will be updated dramatically. Yes, that is, I believe that is basically everything. You can do alerts on here as well. So you see right here, my alert 2-25, report returned. I could see, and okay, corrections, this needs work, 1, 2, 3. And I could see everything in here. Even my supervisory, where somebody submitted as a supervisor, someone submitted a use of force complaint, and I can review it from here. State returns as well, so I can see when I logged on, logged off, what I ran. Everything is documented. So, but yeah, that's a bit of a showcase of my MDT script. Not to mention, it's not strictly an in-car terminal as well. You can also do MDT place, and able to put down one the same way you put one in the car, and you are able to use it as a station terminal, just like that. And now you have you can place these around your station, and I plan on having this where you can actually pick it up and it is usable. But that is my MDT script. It is available on my TebEx as we speak, and it'll be running a sale between 8/25 to the 1st of September. So I would I would jump on that. But yeah, I'm very happy to show this with you guys, and happy to see where this goes. Have a good one, guys.